Hello everyone, myself Hina Madam from St. Joseph English Medium High School, Vijaypur. Today we are going to deal with the next topic of 8th standard from physics part, that is sound. So this is the third topic from the physics part. Till now we have discussed about force and pressure and friction, right? So this is the third topic of physics part from 8th standard, that is sound. See my dear students, sound is very much important for us, right? See, if you wanted to call any person who is just quite far away from you, so how we can call that person? We can call it by the sound, right? No? Then likewise only, period is over in your school. How we will get to know this? By listening the sound of the bell, right? You come to know easily that someone is at your door when he knocks or you hear the sound of the doorbell. Most of the time you can make out that someone is approaching you by just hearing the footsteps. You might have played a game called hide and seek. Okay, maybe you have heard about the hide and seek game. So what is happening in this game? In this game a person is blindfolded, right? And he has to catch the remaining players who is around his, right? So in this game what is happening? A person will be blindfolded and he has to catch the remaining players. So how is the blindfolded person able to guess which player is closest to him, right, or her? So how that blindfolded person will get to know who is closest to him? By hearing the sound, right? So sound plays an important role in our lives. It helps us to communicate with one another, right? So we hear a variety of sound in our surrounding. Right now we will hear many different types of sounds, like we know that we are having many different types of animals around us, right? Now like that only many different types of birds also we are having, different types of vehicles also we are having, right? Now see, most of the time what will happen? We are sitting inside the room, but if a cat came, how we come to know that a cat came? Well, we haven't seen that cat, but even though we will get to know that the cat is coming. How it is possible? It is possible by listening the sound of the cat. And like that only, if dog is roaming or if the dog is making the sound, okay, so that time also if we are sitting inside the home, right, and the dog is present outside, but even though we can get to know that the dog is there around us, right, in a colony the dog is present. So how we can come to know that? By listening the sound of the dog, right? And likewise only many types of birds also we are having, right? So different types of birds are having different sounds, right? So by listening the sound only we can easily tell that this is what the bird who is making the sound outside, right? So by hearing the sound only we will come to know this all the things, right? So because of this, sound is very much important for us. In a day-to-day life, whatever the normal work we used to do, that we cannot do without the help of the sound, right? So sound is very much important for us. So because of that, we will better understand about the sound in this topic. See, you may get many questions. So what are that questions? Like, how is sound produced, right? Then how does it travel from one place to the another place, right? No. So this question you may get, right? You may think that in a classroom the teacher is standing at the front and the students are sitting, many students will be there in a class. So whatever the teacher is telling word to word, that can be listened by the first bench students also, as well as the students who are sitting at the middle or at the last, right? So whatever the teacher is telling in the class, that can be listened by the all students, whether they are sitting on the first bench or whether they are sitting on the middle benches or whether they are sitting at the last benches, right? So how does it travel from one place to the another place? Then how do we hear sound? right? This is also a question you can think. How do we hear the sound? Why are some sounds louder than the others? Right? So some of the sounds will be louder than the other sounds. So how it is possible? So we shall discuss this all the questions in this chapter. See, likewise only many musical instruments will be there, right? Like for example, tabla, sitar, flute, harmonium, guitar, piano, many types of musical instruments we are having, right? So see, you just observe, okay? You do this activity at home. It will be better understand for you. See, if you are listening the sound, okay? If you are listening a song. So in a song, many types of musical instruments will be played all together, right? But even though we can get to know that this is the sound of piano, this is the sound of guitar, this is the sound of tabla, or this is the sound of flute, right? No? So how it is possible? Whether the sounds are, it is not like that the only one musical instrument is played now, right? But in a sound, what is happening? In a song, many types of musical instruments will be played all together, right? Even though also we can come to know that this is the sound of this instrument, right? So how it is possible? Again it is possible with the help of the sound. Many types of musical instruments we are having, that all different types of musical instruments will produce the variety of sounds, right? Variety of sounds it is producing. So we will come to know that this is the sound of flute, or this is the sound of guitar or piano. So it is all possible with the help of the sound. By hearing or by listening the sound, we will come to know this all. So after discussing all these examples, we are getting many questions regarding sound, right? So let us move towards the main topic, that is, we will discuss the first bit of the topic, that is, sound is produced by a vibrating body. See, sound is producing by the vibrating body, right? Now, if no vibrations will be there, sound cannot be produced. For this, we can take the example, like for example, a table, okay? So, if you are having a table, tell your friend to stand at the one end of the table, and you just stand on the other end of the table, okay? If you bang the bench, if you beat the bench, what will happen? The vibrations can be feel by the other person who is standing at the next end of the bench, right? So how it is possible? Because the vibrations will produce, okay, the sound will produce the vibrations. So because of that vibrations only, the person who is sitting or he is standing the next end of the bench, he also can listen the sound. How it is? It is because of the vibrating the body, okay. So sound is produced by the vibrating body. Without the vibrations, sound cannot travel from one place to the another place, okay. So for better understand this, we will move to the activity 9.1. So in this activity, what they have given, I will read the activity once, okay. So take a metal plate or a pan, hang it at a convenient place in such a way that it does not touch any wall. Now strike it with the stick. Do you hear a sound? Touch the plate or pan gently with your finger. Do you feel the vibrations? Again, strike the plate with the stick and hold it tightly with your hands immediately after striking. Do you still hear the sound? Touch the plate after it stops producing sound. Can you feel the vibrations now? See, in this activity, what we have to do? We have to take a metal plate. As you can observe here, the boy, he is hanging a cooker, okay. The cooker is also metal only, right? So we have to hang it in such a way that it should not touch any wall, okay. So after hanging, we have to take a stick and we have to strike it, right? So after striking, what we'll get? We can hear the sound, right? So if you want to feel the vibrations also, what we have to do? After striking, immediately we have to hold the metal plate with our hands. So after holding, again we have to strike it with the stick. So we will feel the vibrations which are producing on the metal plate, right? Again, what the thing we have to do? Again we have to hold it tightly with the hands, and again we have to beat the metal plate. So here also we can hear the sound. Yes, we can hear the sound. Yes, so the sound is producing with the help of vibrating object. The vibrations will produce in the metal plate. So because of that vibrations only, we can hear the sound very easily. Like this, we will discuss one more activity, that is activity 9.2. So in this activity also, what we have to take? We have to take a rubber band, put it around the longer side of the pencil box. Insert two pencils between the box and the stretched rubber. Now plug the rubber band somewhere in the middle. Do you hear any sound? Does the sound vibrates? Okay, so here what we have to do? We have to take the rubber band, okay, and that rubber band we have to stretch on a long side of the pencil, okay. Then what we have to do? We have to take two pencils and we have to insert that both the pencils on the both the ends. At one end, one pencil we have to insert, then we have to insert one more pencil on the other end, as you can observe in the figure, okay. Then by doing so, what we have to do? From the middle we have to take the rubber and we have to pluck it, okay. After plucking, what will happen? The rubber band starts to vibrate, right? We can see that vibrations very easily, right? Because the rubber band was vibrating. So because of that vibrations of the rubber band, what will happen? We can hear the sound, right? As you learnt in class 7th, the to and fro or back and forth motion of an object, right? So this is nothing but the vibrations. So how we can define the vibrations? The to and fro or back and forth motion of an object is called vibration, okay. So this is the definition of the vibration. To and fro or back and forth motion of an object is called vibrations, okay. When a tightly stretched band is plucked, it vibrates and produces sound, right? When it stops vibrating, it does not produce any sound, right? Now if you peoples wanted to see the vibrations, right, we can feel it by touching the metal plate. After striking, we can feel the vibrations. So here, if you wanted to see the vibrations, so we can see that by doing the activity 9.3, okay. So in this activity, again we have to take a metal dish and we have to pour water in it. Then after pouring the water, what we have to do? We have to strike it at its edges with a spoon, okay. What we have to do? First thing, we have to take a metal plate and that plate we have to fill it with the water, or we can use the dish also, metal dish, and we have to fill it with the water, and we have to take a spoon and then we have to strike it at its edges. What will happen? It will produce the sound. So with the sound, it will produce waves also inside the water, right? Inside the vessel, it will produce the waves in the water. So that waves indicates that it is producing the vibrations, okay. The vibrations are traveling in the water, right? The waves, the motion of waves will give the idea of the vibrations, okay. So if you wanted to see the vibrations, we can see with the help of this activity 9.3, okay. So what we are doing in the activity? We have to take a metal dish and we have to fill it with the water, then we have to take a spoon and we have to strike it. We have to beat the metal dish. So after beating, what is happening here? We can hear the sound, and even we can see the vibrations also. With the help of water, inside the water we are getting the waves. That waves indicates the vibrations. we see that a vibrating object produces sound. In some cases, the vibrations are easily visible to us. But in most cases, their amplitude is so small that we cannot see them. However, we can feel them. So like this only, one more activity we will discuss here, that is activity 9.4. So in this activity, we have to take a hollow coconut shell and make a musical instrument, that is ektara. Okay, so you can see in the figure they have given, that is how they have made the ektara musical instrument. So you can also make it with the help of an earthen pot. Okay, play this instrument and identify its vibrating part. So here what we have to do, we have to take a hollow coconut shell. Okay, then we have to put a rubber band as you can see in the figure. Then with one more rubber band which is stretched across the stick, we have to rub it on the one more rubber band which is stretched across the hollow coconut shell. So here if you rub it, we are producing the sound by rubbing it, right? So after producing the sound, here you can judge, here you can tell me from where we are getting the vibrations, right? We are getting the vibrations by rubbing the rubber bands, right? So here the vibrating part is the rubber band. So like this only, we are having many musical instruments, right? So the different types of musical instruments, we are having the different vibrating part which will produce the sound, right? So many of you might have seen the manjira, the ghatam and the noot, that is mud pots, and the kartal. These are the names of the musical instruments. These musical instruments are commonly used in many parts of our country. Okay, these musical instruments will be used in the many parts of our country. So these instruments are simply beaten or struck. By simply beating or by striking it, we can produce many types of sounds with the help of these simple musical instruments. And even you too can make a musical instrument with the help of activity 9.5. So now we will discuss the activity 9.5. So see, in this activity we have to take 6 to 8 bowls or tumblers. Fill them with the water up to different levels, increasing gradually from one end to the other. Now take a pencil and strike the bowls gently. Strike all of them in succession. You will hear pleasant sounds. So in this activity we have to take 6 to 8 bowls, okay, or tumblers in the increasing order. Okay, as you can see in the image. Okay, so in the first glass the boy has filled the water up to the full mark, right? Then likewise only we have to what we have to do in the next glasses, we have to fill the water by less. Okay, so like this only we have to fill all the glasses as you can observe in the figure, right? Then we have to take a stick and we have to strike it on the glasses. So we can easily hear the different sounds because of the water level, right? If we will beat the stick to the glass which is having the full water, okay, it is fully filled. If you strike it, the sound will be somewhat less. Right now it is not that much louder as compared to the glass which is having very small amount of water, right? So like this only we too can make a musical instrument. So here also we can tell some of the sounds will be louder than the other sounds. The next sections we will discuss in the next class. Okay, the next bit of the sound topic we will discuss in the next class. Thank you everyone.